हम सभी बहुत सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि हमें इस देश के नागरिक होने का सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ है। ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी वैश्विक स्तर की एकेडमी है, जहां भारतीय सेना के भावी कर्णधार एक साथ कंधों से कंधे मिलाते हुए ट्रेनिंग करते हैं। सैन्य ट्रेनिंग के साथ साथ बहुत सारी अन्य गतिविधियों की तरफ भी ऑफिसर कैडेट्स का रुझान किया जाता है, जैसे कि 10 किलोमीटर इंटर कंपनी क्रॉस कंट्री प्रतियोगिता, इंटर कंपनी डिबेट, निबंध लेखन और क्विज प्रतियोगिताएं। हमें आपको बताते हुए बहुत गर्व हो रहा है कि हाल ही में ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी चेन्नई को जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ आर-ट्रैक साइटेशन से नवाजा गया है।
The Army has had a long association with St. Thomas Mount, which is one of the oldest cantonments in India. It was during the British rule in 1774 that the town became a cantonment. The revered Mount has been a mute witness to numerous bloody battles and clashes between the French and British forces. This was the very place from where the British started the consolidation of their empire after defeating the French. Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the solemnity of the occasion, we request you to remain seated while the parade is in progress. Please keep your cell phones in switched off mode and kindly do not step onto the parade ground to take photographs.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि परेड और मार्च पास्ट के दौरान कृपया आप अपनी जगह पर बैठे रहें, अपने मोबाइल फोन बंद रखें और कृपया परेड ग्राउंड पे फोटोग्राफी के लिए प्रवेश ना करें। Our sojourn into the past will be incomplete unless we touch upon the history of the Academy itself. The genesis of Officers Training Academy can be traced back to the days following the Chinese aggression in 1962, when two officer training schools were established in the country, one at Madras and the other at Pune, to make up the shortages in the officer cadre. These courses were designated as emergency commission courses. While the officers training school at Pune was closed down in May 1964, the school at Madras was given a fresh mandate. The last emergency commission course passed out from here in February 1965. Subsequently, the short service commission courses for gentlemen cadets, both for technical and non-technical streams, were instituted. In 1988, this military institution was renamed as the Officers Training Academy. Another significant milestone was achieved in 1992, when this academy started training young women to become officers in the Indian Army. You would be glad to know that since the inception of the academy, more than 50 years ago, over 27,105 officers, including 3,044 women officers, have passed out. Besides these, two courses were conducted exclusively for officer cadets from Sri Lanka in the year 1980 and 81, wherein 74 Sri Lankan officer cadets were commissioned. Since September 1998, foreign officer cadets from Afghanistan, Uganda, Lesotho, Fiji, Seychelles, Jamaica, Bhutan and Tonga have also passed out from the Officers Training Academy. Another benchmark of the Academy was increasing the duration of training of women officer cadets from 6 months to 1 year and bringing their training at par with the gentlemen officer cadets. The first such course with a common merit list passed out on 21st March 2009, and their passing out parade was reviewed by then President of India, Srimati Pratibha Devi Singh Patil. With grant of permanent commission to women officers, integrated training started with effect from June 2020. Training of women officer cadets has been brought at par with gentlemen officer cadets to provide world-class integrated and institutional training to the aspiring women leaders joining Officers Training Academy, Chennai.
Over the past 6 decades, Officers Training Academy has evolved significantly. The long and arduous journey from 15th January 1963 till date has been marked with sweat and toil, with laurels and glories attained, and a tradition of honor and valor diligently built. Our dedication and devotion to duty, coupled with unflinching loyalty, displayed by the alumni in war and peace, their deeds of valor and heroic sacrifices, all have been aptly recognized and rewarded in the form of the ultimate honor, that is, presentation of Academy Colors to the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, by the then President of India, late Sri R. Venkataraman, in August 1990.
The color of the Academy is French grey and blood red. Grey indicates the strength of steel, and blood red background indicates the will to sacrifice. The colors symbolize the living spirit of the Academy, representing all that is noble and honorable. Speaking of honor and sacrifice of the men in olive greens, we are reminded of an inscription at the war cemetery at Kohima which says, "When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today."
At 14:15. Going good, stomach thing?
Yeah. Sometimes it switches on.
माइक ऑन कर ले, माइक ऑन कर ले.
In a short while from now, the marker's call will be sounded. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the marker's call, the rally reaction of the markers of the marching contingent. They now emerge to the gate of the fort and take up their respective position on the section line. The parade commander, Academy Cadet Adjutant Surjeet Yadav, preceded by 2 officer cadet pilots, can be seen marching smartly towards the center of drill square, from where he will take position to command the parade. Corporal Divyanshu Kumar Chaudhary and Corporal Rohan Dhaiya are both officer cadets of the junior course who have been specially selected to escort the reviewing officer. Behind these corporals, marching towards the saluting dais, are Major Deepak Suhag, the Assistant Adjutant, and Subedar Major Amar Bahadur Gurung, Shaurya Chakra, the Drill Subedar Major, followed by 2 Lancers on horseback. The Lancers on the horseback are Officer Cadet Sangharsh Thakur and Officer Cadet Mayank Kumar Tripathi. They will take up positions on either side of the ceremonial arch and escort the reviewing officer to the saluting dais. The markers are lined up on the inspection line from left to right as you see them. They are Company Sergeant Major Parveen, Company Sergeant Major Sunil Singh, Company Sergeant Major Gaurav Thakur, Company Quartermaster Sergeant Sridhar Juktawat, Company Quartermaster Sergeant Srirang Kharse, and Company Quartermaster Sergeant Adarsh Tevatia. 17:30 को बचता कॉल.
बोल दे के इन शॉर्ट
In a short while from now, the advance call will be sounded. It's you after this. This is the fast one, remember.
या वही ऐसे मत आओ, मैं ऐसे पकड़ूंगा. The advance call having been sounded, The stage is now set for the contingent to march in. I'm sure the parents, friends and relatives of the passing out course officer cadets have been waiting with bated breath to witness the impressive and grand entry of these magnificent men and women surging forward in perfect unison through the magnificent fort gate into the Parmeshwaran parade ground. Today is a red-letter day for all of them, attired in their immaculate uniforms, marching steps in unison, swinging arms in perfect harmony, heads held high with pride and alarm, and their hearts afire with zeal and enthusiasm. The budding officers vow to declare in unison, not with dreams but with blood and iron shall a nation be molded at last.
It would not be wrong to say that the predecessors of these young men and women have had a major role to play in defining India's destiny. They have fought in conventional and unconventional wars, be it defending our own country or even in foreign lands.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Academy colours, also known as the Nishan, will shortly be brought onto the drill square. The colours, being the reward for collective heroism, have always marked the pride of a regiment. Men have made the supreme sacrifice, displaying acts of death-defying courage and unflinching loyalty to save this piece of coloured silk, reverently called the colours. Colours are the symbols that appeal with an irresistible force to the loyalty of those who are beneath their folds and speak to them of the glories and greatness of the past.
देवियों और सज्जनों, अब से थोड़ी ही देर में अकेडमी कलर्स, जिसे कि निशान भी कहा जाता है, परेड मैदान पर लाया जाएगा। ये सामूहिक बहादुरी का प्रतीक है और हमेशा से ही सभी के लिए गर्व का स्रोत रहा है। हमेशा से बहादुर योद्धाओं ने इसी रेशमी कपड़े के लिए अदम्य साहस का परिचय अपने प्राणों का सर्वोच्च बलिदान देकर किया है।
Red flag!
as befits the solemnization and as a mark of respect to the colors, the parade will present a salute with arms. May I request you all to please rise and those in uniform to salute.
देवियों सज्जनों, निशान के सम्मान में परेड शस्त्र सलामी देगा। आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान को परेड पर लाया जाए तो कृपया आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं और वर्दधारी कृपया सल्यूट करें।
The contingents in front of you represent the companies which have been named after the famous battlefields in India and abroad, where our brave soldiers have proved their mettle. In the contingents formed in front of you, the first contingent from the left is Philora Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Rupinder Kumar Chauhan. On to his left is Battalion Cadet Adjutant Raghav Ratanpal. The other appointments of the company are Company Quartermaster Sergeant Abhay Brar and Junior Under Officers Lokesh Rawat, Anmol Sharma and Siddharth Thakur. Sergeants of the company are Rajneesh Kumar, Gurveri Gyanendra Kumar and Tej Niranjan Dikshit.
The second contingent from the left is Kohima Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Himanshu Joshi. The other appointments of the company are Company Quartermaster Sergeant Sheikh Abdul Rahim. The junior under officers are Prachi Soni, Suraj Pandey, Hemant Bahugna. The sergeants of the company are Himang Sharma, Kalpana Sharma, Yogiraj Suresh Patil.
The third contingent from the left is Zojila Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Bhavya Makore. On to her left is Battalion Under Officer Manya M. Kumar. The other appointments of the company are Company Quartermaster Sergeant Rishabh Prasad Padhyay and Junior Under Officers Vidyut Kumar Yadav, Wang Mekhyang and Harshit Agarwal. Sergeants of the company are Karma Shomo, Shering Gyalchen Bhutia, Mohit Kumar and Adam Nasif.
The fourth contingent from the left is Jesami Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Sushant Rana. On to his left is Battalion Under Officer Avinash Pokhrel. The other appointments of the company are Company Sergeant Major Vinay Thakur, Company Quartermaster Sergeant Sridhar Juktawat, and junior under officers, Piyush Yadav, Avinash Chauhan, and Deepak Kumar Verma. The sergeants of the company are Pranav Sharad Bhegre, Shivam Maheshwari, and Aditya Kuwar.
The fifth contingent from the left is Naushera Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Vishal Sharma. On to his left is Battalion Cadet Adjutant Karan Trivedi. The other appointments of the company are Company Sergeant Major Shivrat Mishra and Junior Under Officers K. Shivasai, Akhilesh Chetri, Shobit Pal. Sergeants of the company are Manju Kundu, Aditi Mishra, and Mohan Singh Rana.
The sixth contingent from the left is Mektela Company and is commanded by Senior Under Officer Abhay Singh Rawat. The other appointments of the company are Company Sergeant Major Alok Singh Rathore and Junior Under Officers Aryan Harshad Devlekar, Ritika Manawat, Siddharth B.S. and the sergeants of the company are Arjun Saklani, Sameer Thukran and Parth Raj Singh. At the end, standing smartly, is Academy Under Officer Pragati Thakur.
An impressive tally of gallantry awards of 1 Paramveer Chakra, 8 Ashok Chakras, 10 Mahavir Chakras, 23 Kirti Chakras, 63 Veer Chakras, 120 Shaurya Chakras, and 588 Sena medals, earned by the officers commissioned from this academy, bear testimony to the valor and dedication displayed by the alumni of this institution. In the recent past, Lieutenant Navdeep Singh, Lieutenant Sushil Khajuria, Major Mukund Vardarajan, Colonel Munindranath Rai, Major David Menlin, Major Vibhuti Shankar Dhondial, Major Kaustubh Rane, and Colonel Ashutosh Sharma, who passed out from this academy and keeping with the highest traditions of the Indian Army, made the supreme sacrifice in various operations. Lieutenant Navdeep Singh and Major Mukund Vardarajan were awarded the Ashok Chakra. Lieutenant Sushil Khajuria and Major David Menlin were awarded the Kirti Chakra. Colonel Munindranath Rai and Major Vibhuti Shankar Dhondial were awarded the Shaurya Chakra. Major Kaustubh Rane was awarded Bar to Sena Medal. Major Abhishek Singh was awarded the Shaurya Chakra. These names will always inspire the officer cadets passing out when they take their final step at the Officers Training Academy and first step as an officer of this illustrious organization. This, no doubt, will inspire these young men and women to emulate the gallant deeds of these brave officers as and when the day of reckoning comes.
The officer on the extreme left, mounted on the Charger Ruby, is the adjutant of the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, Major Nishant Sharma, an alumnus of Sainik School, Kunjpura, Haryana. He joined National Defence Academy in the year 2008 and was commissioned from the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, into the 5th Battalion of 11th Gorkha Rifles on 9th June 2012. Major Nishant Sharma has extensive operational experience in Siachen under Operation Meghdoot, along the line of control and line of actual control. He has actively participated in Operation Rakshak and Operation Hifazat in Jammu and Kashmir and Manipur. He has previously served as the adjutant of the Cadet Training Wing at College of Military Engineering, Pune, from May 2018 to August 2020. A graduate of the prestigious Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, he was awarded the Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card in the year 2018. Major Nishant Sharma is married to Mrs. Ruchi Sharma and is a proud father to Meher Sharma.
the unbreakable bond of brotherhood. These young men and women have trained together, faced hardships together, and today they step into the future together. The bond they share will last a lifetime, forged in the fires of Officers Training Academy, Chennai.
The torch-bearers of bravery, following in the footsteps of gallant warriors before them, these young officers will carry forward the proud legacy of the Indian Army, upholding its motto, duty, honor and country.
In a short while from now, the Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor of the Academy, Major General Ajay Sood, will be arriving. An alumnus of National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, Pune, Major General Ajay Sood was commissioned in 207 Field Regiment, which he commanded later. The officer has attended Long Gunnery Staff Course, Defence Services Staff College and Higher Command Course. He carries a vast experience in command, staff and instructional appointments to include command of a sub-unit in Kargil during Operation Vijay, General Staff Officer Operations and Planning at MOVE Directorate during Operation Parakram, Colonel General Staff Operations at Headquarter Southwestern Command, Colonel Q at an Infantry Division, Commander of an Artillery Brigade and Senior Fellow at Center for Land Warfare Studies, New Delhi, a prominent think tank.
The officer also headed Technology and Weapon System Section at Perspective Planning Directorate at Army Headquarters and has been DDG Recruiting at Recruiting Zone, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. During the service, the officer attended a disaster management capsule as part of multinational cooperation program in Asia Pacific in Japan in September 2011. In 2019, the officer has been part of Symposium on Defense Technology and Trade Initiative in United States, which contributed towards transfer of niche technologies to India. The General Officer is a recipient of the Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card and General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Commendation Card thrice. Major General Ajay Sood relinquished the appointment as Chief Instructor at Faculty of Doctrine and Tactics at
Ladies and gentlemen, Major General Ajay Sood, Deputy
Commandant and Chief Instructor of the Officers Training Academy, Chennai.
In a short while from now, the Commandant of the Academy, Lieutenant General Michael Anthony Jude Fernandez, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, will be arriving. Lieutenant General Michael Anthony Jude Fernandez, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, is an alumnus of National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. The officer was commissioned in the Madras Sapers, cleared the Defence Services Staff College on a competitive vacancy and also qualified in the Higher Command course and the National Defence College course. The officer is a gold medalist in electrical engineering from College of Military Engineering, Pune. He has had varied regimental, staff and instructional profile during his career in the Indian Army. He has served with the Indian Peacekeeping Force in Sri Lanka and commanded his company in counter-insurgency environment. He commanded his regiment in high-altitude area as part of a mountain division. He has thereafter commanded an amphibious infantry brigade and an infantry division in the desert sector. He has various instructional assignments at National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, College of Military Engineering, Pune, and 2 tenures as a directing staff of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington. In staff, he has been the brigade major of an operational brigade in high altitude area, Colonel General Staff of an infantry division, and has served as a brigadier at the Military Operations Directorate in Army Headquarters. He has served with the United Nations Peacekeeping Force in Lebanon as an engineer staff officer. His last posting was as the Director General Staff Duties at the Army Headquarters. As part of his charter, the General Officer was responsible for the training and deployment of all Indian Army personnel in UN missions around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, if you draw your attention towards your left, you will see a vehicle escorted by lancers in which the Commandant, as per tradition, is arriving. The General Officer is a skilled musician who plays the guitar exceptionally well. He is also an avid cyclist, enjoys snooker, sailing and relaxing with a book in hand. Lieutenant General Michael Anthony Jude Fernandez, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, assumed the appointment of Commandant Officers Training Academy, Chennai on 22nd June 2024. Palms of their hands flecked with blood and calluses, stamping of their iron-soled feet reverberating with fervor of valor, smiling through pain and standing up tall after every fall. From the gentle shade of their palmy laps of their mothers to scorching furnaces, our passing out officer cadets have come a long way. They've endured relentless drills under the blazing sun, conquered self-doubt through unwavering resilience, and embraced discipline as their guiding light. Today, these scholar warriors bid adieu to the hallowed portals of the Parmeshwaran Drill Square, their chests swelling with pride, their hearts brimming with memories, and their spirits ready to uphold the honor, duty, and legacy of those who came before them. With unwavering determination, they march forward, ready to serve, protect, and lead with courage and integrity.
Couldn't tell. We should have training this already.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lieutenant General Michael A.J. Fernandez, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Vishishta Seva Medal, Commandant, Officers Training Academy, Chennai. The spirit of OTA is not just an institution, it is a way of life. It has sculpted these young men and women into officers who will lead with courage, wisdom, and unwavering integrity. The strength of unity from different backgrounds, regions, and cultures, they come together with one common goal: to serve this nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments from now, we will all be enlightened by the arrival of the reviewing officer for today's parade, Lieutenant General Johnson P. Matthew, Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Vishishta Seva Medal, Chief of Integrated Defence Staff. He will arrive shortly to take the salute. The General Officer is an alumnus of the Sainik School, National Defence Academy and Indian Military Academy. He was commissioned on 14th December 1985. He has undertaken instructional appointments at National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla and Adjutant, Officers Training Academy, Chennai. He is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Army War College, an advanced professional program in public administration course at Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi. His staff appointments include staff in Mountain Division, Counter-Insurgency Environment, Sub-Area, and key appointments at Integrated Headquarters of the Ministry of Defence. He has command experience of conventional and counter and has commanded 3 corps at Dimapur. He has been awarded Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal and Vishishta Seva Medal. He is married to Mrs. Ambli Johnson and they have 2 sons, Ashwin and Aaron. The General Officer assumed the appointment of Chief of Integrated Defence Staff on 3rd April 2023.
49 ko you can say. Do you have another page? I can say.
the torchbearers of bravery, following the
Footsteps of gallant warriors before them. These young officers will carry forward the proud legacy of the Indian Army, upholding its motto, duty, honor and country.
Shortly, you will hear the fanfare heralding the arrival of Lieutenant General Johnson P. Matthew, Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Vishishta Seva Medal, Chief of Integrated Defence Staff to the Chairman Chief of Staff Committee. मैंने पहले काट दिया था. मेरे को एक बात बताओ साहब, अगर मैं बोलूँ चीफ ऑफ इंटीग्रेटिव स्टाफ टू द चेयरमैन, Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Johnson P. Matthew, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Chief of Integrative Defence Staff to the Chairman, Reviewing Officer of The motto of the Academy is serve with honor, which epitomizes the code of conduct of a soldier in all times and situations. The Academy has honestly and zealously striven hard to inculcate this lofty spirit in every officer cadet who passes out from here, so that they can live up to their motto even at the peril of their lives. It is nothing but that sense of honor that may bring them back to their feet and send them in a last charge to hoist the nation's tricolor on the most hazardous of mountain peaks. Proudly holding aloft the Academy colors in the center of the parade ground stands the color party. The ensigned officer cadet is Senior Under Officer Shivansh Somvanshi, flanked by the Company Sergeant Major Arthik Bhatt and Company Sergeant Major Vishwakarma Abhishek Santosh. It is a matter of great honor for these officer cadets to be
आपके सामने एक परेड ग्राउंड है
जिसे परमेश्वरन ड्रिल स्क्वायर कहा जाता है। वो हम सभी के मन में श्रद्धा और देशभक्ति की भावना को जगाता है। यहाँ हमने सतर्कता, स्थिरता, सटीकता और पूर्णता जैसे सैन्य जीवन के मूल सिद्धांत सीखे हैं। ये मैदान मेजर रामस्वामी परमेश्वरन परमवीर चक्र मरणोपरांत के सम्मान में समर्पित है।
मेजर परमेश्वरन का जन्म 13 सितंबर 1946 को मुंबई में हुआ। उन्होंने मुंबई से स्नातक की पढ़ाई की और जून 1971 में ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी चेन्नई के 12वें शॉर्ट सर्विस कमीशन कोर्स का हिस्सा बने। 16 जनवरी 1972 को उन्हें महार रेजिमेंट की 15वीं बटालियन में कमीशन मिला। अपनी वीरता और क्षमता के बल पे उन्हें 8 महार के साथ श्रीलंका में ऑपरेशन पवन के लिए चुना गया। 25 नवंबर 1987 को श्रीलंका में लिबरेशन टाइगर तमिल इलम ने उनकी टुकड़ी पर एम्बुश किया। गोली लगने के बावजूद उन्होंने काउंटर एम्बुश किया, मिलिटेंट का वेपन छीना और 5 मिलिटेंट्स को मार गिराया। वीर योद्धा अपने जवानों को प्रेरित करते हुए वीर गति को प्राप्त हुए। उनकी असीम वीरता और बलिदान के लिए उन्हें परमवीर चक्र मरणोपरांत से सम्मानित किया गया। उनका नाम ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग एकेडमी चेन्नई और भारतीय सेना के इतिहास में हमेशा अमर रहेगा।
The precise movements as the contingents wheel and march to the famous martial tunes exemplify the training imbibed by the officer cadets in a grueling 1 year at the academy, where they learn important aspects of leadership like courage, stamina, team spirit, physical fitness, mental toughness, and the will to win. In fact, they tend to develop a motto which says, "Winning is not everything, it is the only thing."
Ice-capped mountains, where survival itself is a challenge. Whether it is the numbing cold of the glaciers in the north, the storming desert frontiers in the west, or the dense forests of the east, these young men and women will safeguard the honor and integrity of the nation, always and every time. It is their duty to ensure the defense of the motherland, which will help the nation to grow from strength to strength. In their minds, they are convinced that they who for their country die shall fill an honored grave, for the glory lights the soldier's tomb and beauty weeps the grave. Today, the Officers Training Academy proudly boasts of having a number of decorated officers among its alumni. they made their mark during the 1971 operation, wherein Major Kuldeep Singh Chandpuri and Lieutenant S.S. Samra were awarded Mahavir Chakra. 25 Veer Chakras, 42 Sena medals were also awarded during the operation, for which we celebrate the Swarnim Vijay Varsh to remember the 54 brave hearts who gave their supreme sacrifice for the motherland.
देवियों और सज्जनों, अब सबसे अनुरोध है कि जब निशान आपके सामने से गुजरे तो उनकी गरिमा को देखते हुए अब अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं। वज्रधारी कृपया सल्यूट करें। As befits the solemn occasion and as a mark of respect to the colors, I request you all to please rise and those in uniform to salute. The contingents are now marching to the tune of the Academy song, Roshni, the anthem of Officers Training Academy. This is the song that instills pride in our officer cadets and spurs them up to meet the stiff challenges of training undaunted and scale new heights of excellence. Lyrics of this song were written by Major General N. Vishwanathan, the 12th Commandant of this academy, and read thus: भारत के हम जवान पर्वत के हैं समान, हम देश को ज्वल बनाएंगे, एकता उमंग वीरता के संग बहादुरी की रोशनी फैलाएंगे। Playing in front of you is the military band of Officers Training Academy, Chennai, commanded by Nayab Subedar Tony Monke of this academy. The officer cadets march smartly as the gods look down benevolently upon them, showering them with their blessings. These officer cadets look forward to a glorious and challenging life in the Indian Army as officers. What awaits them is an opportunity to serve in the most remote locations on the frontiers of our country and mingle with the different people and tribes that together constitute this great nation. Precision in every step, focus in every gaze. These cadets symbolize the highest standard of military excellence. Their synchronized march reflects not just training, but the unshakable bond of camaraderie. सारी जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. We're all familiar with the tune being played by the band. This inspiring tune stirs in every Indian an unmatched patriotic fervor and has motivated many young men and women during our freedom struggle. The weather gods seem to be smiling today as the golden rays of the sun shine down benevolently upon the glowing faces of these young men and women.
The echo of the parade ground, the rhythmic sound of boots striking the ground.
The parade will now march to Sanisha Ground
And present a general salute to the reviewing officer for today's parade.
The parade has now formed up for the presentation of awards.
Towards the left of the drill square, you can see Company Havaldar Major Anil Pun, drill instructor of the academy, marching smartly towards Flora Company, the previous term champions. The Chief of Army Staff banner will be returned to the academy by Junior Under Officer Lokesh Rawat of Flora Company. It shall later be presented to the champion company of this term. The coveted awards being presented to the passing out course are Sword of Honor, Officers Training Academy Gold Medal, Officers Training Academy Silver Medal, Officers Training Academy Bronze Medal, Officers Training Academy Foreign Officer Cadet, and Chief of Army Staff banner. Sword of Honor, awarded to the best all-round officer cadet of the passing out course. Officers Training Academy Silver Medal, awarded to the officer cadet of the passing out course, standing second in the overall order of merit. The winner is Battalion Under Officer Manya M. Kumar. Officers Training Academy Gold Medal, awarded to the officer cadet of the passing out course, standing first in the overall order of merit. The winner is Academy Under Officer Pragati Thakur. Officers Training Academy Bronze Medal, awarded to the officer cadet of the passing out course, standing third in the overall order of merit. The winner is Academy Cadet Adjutant Surjit Yadav. Best Foreign Officer Cadet, awarded to the Foreign Officer Cadet of the passing out course, standing first among the 12 Foreign Officer Cadets of the passing out course from 5 friendly foreign countries. The winner is Abdullah Muhammad Digalo from Tanzania. Chief of Army Staff banner, awarded to the best all-round company of the winter term. The winner is Mettela Company.
The reviewing officer will now present the awards to the proud winners.
Supposed to happen at our presentation starts at 21:30.
Sword of Honor and Silver Medal, Battalion Under Officer Manya M. Kumar. Officers Training Academy Gold Medal, Academy Under Officer Pragati Thakur. Officers Training Academy Bronze Medal, Academy Cadet Adjutant Surjeet Yadav. Best Foreign Officer Cadet, Abdullah Muhammad Digallo from Tanzania. Chief of Army Staff Banner, Mectila Company. The Training and Officers Training Academy inculcates in officer cadets qualities of leadership and a drive to excel. An officer cadet is transformed into an officer over a year that they train at the Officers Training Academy. The training equips them with mental, moral and physical attributes to cope with battlefield challenges and lead troops to victory. These officer cadets have made their parents, the instructors and the academy immensely proud with their achievements.
Now DSR will have a moment.
Yeah, but the way he makes eye contact is just like...
He doesn't care.
Yes.
He's like Naib Subedar. He's promotion to Naib Subedar.
Yeah.
The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
Commandant, Officers Training Academy, distinguished guests, parents, and proud officer cadets of the passing out course, including our friends from Uganda, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Maldives, and Tanzania. It gives me great pleasure to be here today to review the parade and address you all as you embark on a journey of valor and learning in the service of our glorious nation. The parade that I witnessed today stands out as an excellent demonstration of exquisite drill and military turnout. I can see that this fine academy has forged, tempered, and cast you into young, dynamic officers worthy of the honor of serving in the mighty Indian Army and other professional armies of the world. 27 years ago, I was here on this parade ground mounted on a similar charger. As the adjutant, I have seen how difficult and demanding this 1 year of training can be for you, boys and girls. It's heartening to see that you all have adapted extremely well, faced the challenges head on, and come out with flying colors to earn the coveted stars on your shoulders. The Indian Army is about 1 million, about 12 lakhs strong, and each year there's a turnover of approximately 62,000 personnel. If we combine the Indian Army, Indian Navy, and the Indian Air Force, it's a ballpark figure of about 70,000 personnel who join the Indian Armed Forces every year. The statistics say every year approximately 2.5 crore young men and women join the workforce in India. So you are among the 0.25% minority who have boldly proclaimed that you will defend the sovereignty of our country even at the cost of your life. And only the very best are commissioned as officers. You are indeed a special lot. Of course, it's a career, but there can be no debate that the profession of arms is a calling. You have volunteered to serve the motherland. It's no surprise that the annual surveys year after year show that the armed forces are the most respected profession in our country. Let me also express my deep appreciation and gratitude to the parents, the siblings, and other relatives of the passing out cadets. I am sanguine that they will continue to remain a pillar of support forever with the pride and excitement that they are feeling today. I am sure that all of you gathered here today, especially the young men on parade, shall allow me to make a special mention of the young women who stand shoulder to shoulder with you today. I have no doubt in my mind that only the boldest girls with great courage and strong conviction will only opt for the profession of arms. Heartiest congratulations to you and my warm regards to your family, without whose support and commitment it would have been difficult for you to be here today. I am sanguine that the integrated training model adopted by the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, since 2020 has further enriched your training standards. Today, you have completed a very important phase of your professional military education and are going to join your respective armies. However, this journey of learning and growth is a lifelong one. It's the indomitable spirit of the men and women who follow and courage of the officer who leads that achieve ultimate victory. History is witness to this, and in several battles and operations of the past, victory has been achieved against all odds by the sheer dint of courage and bravery shown by our brave hearts. As you exit the hallowed portals of this fine academy, you will lead the best soldiers both in peace and war, and this responsibility will demand the very last ounce of your energy and commitment. Over the past 1 year, I am sure that you have been well schooled in the subject of leadership. Leading and leadership will continue to remain a very important facet of your life throughout your service. So let me emphasize a few points. You have to be professionally competent. There is no option but to gain domain expertise. But what's equally important is to develop the mental agility to adapt and innovate, because you will never have all the resources and the perfect solutions. But there are no excuse for leaders. You should have the resilience to handle stress and the willpower to always triumph over adversity. You should exude confidence at all times. The men under your command are always looking up to you. You should be able to motivate and inspire them. Your actions are always being scrutinized, and you set the example, good or bad. Therefore, you should have a sound character. The virtues of honesty and integrity should never be compromised. You should build trust with your team. You have been taught the nuances of infantry section and platoon level tactics, and that's what would be expected of you when you join your units. To lead a platoon or a similar subunit or entities. It's certain that your team would also have men with 15 to 20 years or more of experience. These are men who would have perfected the execution of key actions and activities through their experience of several years. People like your weapon training or your service training instructors. So you should have an open mind to learn from them. You would have heard the saying, wise people always learn from the experience of others. But when it comes to decision making, they will look up to you. That's your domain. And you should always be able to think beyond the immediate. Look at the second and the third order effect of any decision or action. Your greatest asset is your potential for growth. The men under you also know this, and they look forward to helping you to achieve your potential. Never let them down. The armed forces, you must always remember, are a symbol of national integration and unity. The Indian Army have men from all states, all religion and caste, yet they live, eat, play, train and fight together. You have to place your sacred duty to the nation above all other interests and be true to your oath to uphold the Constitution and maintain the unity and integrity of the nation. Though we do not wish for war, that's what militaries are meant for, and we rigorously prepare for. Wars will always see heavy attrition, and doing away with boots on ground shall, if ever, be only in the distant future. However, there is a distinct relationship between technology and soldiering. We are living in an era of fast-paced technological advancements. Artificial intelligence, autonomous devices, sophisticated weapon systems, information warfare, and various other force multipliers are rapidly changing the character of war. It's therefore necessary for you to keep abreast with all these changes and continuously improvise, innovate, and adapt to these emerging trends to always remain on top. The influx of information, opinions, and options would increase exponentially, but it would be ultimately the leader who would be expected to synthesize all this information and take a timely and pragmatic decision. You should also develop a keen interest in geopolitics, our relations with our immediate neighbors, as well as other major countries across the globe. The global order is undergoing a significant transformation with the ongoing wars and uncertain relationship between major powers. The shift from unipolarity to multipolarity is marked by rising tensions and conflict, resulting in an unpredictable security environment. These developments will have a major impact on our national security. In the end, let me once again remind you, your greatest asset is your potential for growth. While today's medal winners certainly deserve congratulations, it will not matter whether you are in the first or second half of the merit list today. It's those who remain focused, resilient, who shall emerge as competent, virtuous, and successful leaders over the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and beyond. I wish you good luck as you embark on your professional journey, full of enthusiasm and determination, undaunted in the pursuit of adventure and glory. I extend my heartiest felicitation to the proud parents and guardians who have motivated their wards to join the noble profession of arms. I wish you Godspeed and good luck in all your endeavors and a very successful and enriching career in the Army. God bless, Godspeed, Jai Hind.